Senator Sunzwa and other politician activists said these good-for-nothing militia members were once thought recruited by the old political actors in the state to help eliminate their rivals to win elections. Welcome to the news. If you are new, kindly subscribe to my channel. And if you have been there, welcome back. Thank you for your support. I should like and share. A Benue State resident and human rights activist, Awuna Pius Tavasi, has stated that the Fulani Herdsmen ravaging communities in the state were allegedly created by Governor Samuel Otom and other political leaders. Wonder shall never end. He noted that the governor and other serving lawmakers in the state allegedly allowed the herdsmen to silence their rivals during the electioneering period, adding that the group started to attack innocent dwellers of the state because they were abandoned by the politicians after the election. But why are you just coming out to talk now when their tenure is almost over? Otom has been crying and shouting that the federal government is not helping to fight the insecurity in the state. Now you are coming out. How come this has not been reviewed in the last 4 or 5 years? Why now? This activist? Well, the activist made this known in a statement he made available to Sahara reporters. He said the problems we are facing in Benue State, including the attacks and killings of our people by the Fulani herdsmen, have been created by the selfish and corrupt political actors in the state, namely Senator Sunzwa, Senator Akume, Governor Tom, Dr. Ayu, Senator Jemade, Senator Agaga, Mr. Mendeilo, and other old politicians in the state. Wow, they are the ones fighting themselves against the state just because of positions. It is true that apart from the attacks and killings of people in the state by herdsmen, members of the militia group who are the indigenes of Benue State and precisely thief by tribe, have been equally attacking and killing their own fellow thieves in the state. These good-for-nothing militia members were once thugs recruited by the old political actors in the state to help eliminate their rivals to win election. Election that is tenure-based. You're a governor, the maximum you can go is 8 years. You are a member of the State House Assembly, the maximum. You see all these things killing, honestly, like the shedding of innocent blood just because of position that you can lose any time. Yes, you go to the Senate, you remain there for 20, 30 years, but what are you bringing to your community? Is this what will help the state to grow? Is the killing, the innocent blood that they are shedding, is it that will grow the state? People should fear God in all that they do. Otherwise, this is not a good news. This is honestly, but I expect that the security agency should take it up from this statement from this activist. If he can give them evidence to prove that the ones behind, honestly, there's a law that should ban all of them from even contesting any election again in this country. It is not news that the late Tavashe Agwaza, who was popularly known as Ghana, headed the military group in question before his assassination by the military. The activities of members of this group got out of hand after being abandoned by those corrupt and selfish political actors who once recruited and used them to achieve their devilish plans indeed, just because of elected position. Haba, this is wickedness, inhumanity to man. One of the obvious proofs to confirm my claim is the assassination of Takula Sunzwa by the same member of the militia group. Don't forget that the late Takula was the elder brother to Senator Sunzwa, who equally used members of the same group and abandoned them. They wanted to eliminate Sunzwa, but in absence of Senator Sunzwa, they took the life of his elder brother, since the elder brother was one of the pillars supporting Senator Sunzwa to succeed in his political game. All the above-mentioned political actors in my story and more are guilty, are responsible to all our problems in the state. This is not the first time I am writing about their ways that are underdeveloping the state. They have succeeded in bringing disunity among the people, and that alone is making herdsmen to succeed in their day to attack and killing of our people in the state. Instead of being united to fight for a common goal, they are busy causing disunity, exposing secrets to the enemies of the state, and so on, in order to gain more political favor, influence, and power for their own personal benefit. Personal benefits indeed. What they are gaining, how far have they affected their state? How far have they affected their senatorial district? How far have they affected the local environment with all they have done since they have been in power? What impacts can they point to that they have brought to their people? I don't know where they are taking all these words. Of what use is their power and influence if they cannot prevent or stop the invaders from killing their people and destroying their property? Governor Tom always claimed to be fighting to defend the people of Benue. At the same time, could not pay their salaries and still blame the federal government under the leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari is good for nothing and don't care about what happens in the state. Those working in Otom's Oracle farm business and other personal businesses belonging to him get their salaries as a when due, but workers with state institutions cannot get their salaries. Otom's personal businesses are growing, but the state-owned institutions are diminishing on a daily basis. There are a lot to do in the state and generate income to address some issues, but Governor Tom and other governors that lack ideas and don't take advice are always relying on the federal government to send their allocations to them to embezzle. In almost 8 years of Governor Tom, he is not aware that the fruits in Benue State alone can bring unimaginable revenue in the state and can establish a factory to take care of the production of these fruits into juice and market, same within and outside the state. These same fruits waste year in, year out. Dogs, birds, cats, and other animals always eat the one they can eat and leave the rest to waste. What a shame. Also, Benue State has 2 federal universities, a state university, and other higher institutions of learning that attract people from different states to Benue State. The governor is not aware that the state government can provide houses to accommodate those who need accommodation, and the money generated from there can help address some issues. I can go on and on. I'm calling on the good people of Benue to wake up and do the needful. Senator Sunzwa, Senator Gemade, Governor Otom, and other old political actors in the state are failures and the problems we have in Benue State. They have ruled us for years, but we are still poor. The enemies are still killing us. Our state is not developing, and they have turned our brothers against us to attack and kill us, as if our experience in the hand of Herdsmem is not enough, he added. Well, this statement, honestly, they need to come together and solve their issue. If you are the one tormenting your people and you are coming out to cry foul, it is not the best. But what is your take on this? Kindly make your own opinion known that the political gladiator in the state are the ones fighting the state. Please make your opinion to know as you subscribe to my channel. Thank you, good day, and be blessed.